Just a quick video here on HIMS. It's had a very large DPI build with strong buy signals there, several of them, all well located. And then if we look at this recent climb here, we look at this date here, 17th of Jan. That is when the hedging has been taken off from this recent dip, and we can see it here. This is the change about here, and we can see that the hedging has been rolled. It has been rolled to shorter dated, but it also, when it was rolled, most of the puts were rolled into lighter deltas, so there's just nowhere near as much restraining it, holding it back. So let's just have a look at that. I'll just go down a couple more days, and you'll see we've gone from a ratio of puts in high deltas of about 3 to 4, and when we've opened after the president's inauguration, it's gone down to 0.16. So it's a big change. Most of them have come out of the middle deltas, but they already had started to roll off since the bottom of this movement, which was about on the 13th. I'll just do a quick have a look at the screen, and we can see here. This is when we have broken this flag here on the 17th is when that position unrolled, and we can see that during this is when the high buying was done. It hasn't seemed to change the liquidity a great deal. It hasn't really tightened it up. It looked like this whole position here had really tightened that up, so that's suggesting that a lot of the buying has been in the stock rather than by options. Let's just have a look at the closer time scale. I think that we can see here, this is just these last few days. So this is the 17th here, and that's when this is when we've started to see those. Around the 14th, we started to see those puts come off, maybe a little bit earlier than that. Through this dip here, we started to see those puts come off, and they're all off by the 17th, all of that hedging. And I think this is going to drop nicely. It's quite tight, but I think it will drop into illiquidity. We will see. If we look at it over a longer period of time, we can see this big build here. It's had an interesting run. If we looked at it on the weekly just quickly, we can see that it's been illiquid for a lot of its time since it was lodged, and yes, it is rising, but it's rising from a very low place. You can see how low the liquidity is compared to when it was listed. I hope that answers some questions.